Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, first of all, don't be a hater. Okay, it's 174 people in here, and I really appreciate y'all for being here today. Okay, but we only have 80 something likes. Okay, well, 92 likes, so that's what's up. But don't be a hater. Okay, we here for a reason. Y'all already done cussed me out. Okay, so I had to find the energy to come on live today because the event that we had, or that we got a chance to experience, or that I got a chance to experience, was so joyful. Okay, it was so grand. It was so exciting, and it was so fun, and it was such a vibe. It was hard for me to chuck up the energy to cuss some of you hoes out. Okay. And obviously, I'm not talking about the people that showed plenty of support. Okay. And this is just for shits and giggles. But of course, if you offended, go ahead and click off. Okay. Because I am just here to catch major vibes. Okay. I feel good. I feel great. And trending, I just left trending at some points live, and she was saying like there should be an annual, I forgot what she called it. What did she call it? An annual mellow something. But basically, she was saying there should be an annual, oh, yes, an annual MellowCon. And y'all, it needs to be an annual MellowCon because some of y'all need to get the fuck up and experience the energy, okay? Because y'all need to calm the hell down, all right? Y'all have to calm down. We need to figure out how to, because people be hating on the millimeters, right? Yeah, they be hating. And I'm assuming because this was the first event, people didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect, truthfully. I really didn't. But I am just so grateful that I attended, honestly. Hell no, I ain't talked to Stormy. Why would I talk to Stormy? Okay. And the reason why I didn't talk to Stormy is because she clearly feels some type of way about the things that I be saying on my platform. So the last thing that I would want to do is make her feel like I'm bombarding her. You know? I didn't really want to put myself in an uncomfortable situation. And an uncomfortable situation would be me feeling completely comfortable to have a conversation with her, but her not feeling completely comfortable to have a conversation with me, and then possibly, you know what I'm saying, not receiving me. So, no, I didn't have a conversation with Stormy. However, if they would have allowed us to ask questions, I was so fucking ready to ask questions, like, because I was going to ask Stormy about the timeline. I truly was. Since she was there, why not take the opportunity? So, but we didn't get a chance to ask questions. But with that being said, y'all, let me tell y'all something, okay? About the annual MellowCon. There has to be an annual MellowCon. I absolutely agree. Okay. Y'all have to just experience the vibes. You will leave just feeling so like, first of all, Marcus is the party. Marcus is the moment. Okay. Marcus is Marquise. Okay. Miss Van energy is so radiant. Okay. Miss Van is just, I'm just, I would say she gives, I'm just here to support my daughter, but I am just so grateful you guys are this impactful. She gives me, she's just always in a beautiful, loving, praying spirit. I don't know. She just gives me, I don't know. She's just rejoicing. I don't know. But and then cause I'm gonna get to Mill. Cause I was fanning out. And y'all was mad because I was fanning out. And I'm like, I don't understand what y'all want me to do. Okay. I know y'all want me to come and spread all of this tea, but I can only give you so much. All right. And truth be told, if you are truly a millimeter, you would want me to only do that because that is what that's what Mill wants ultimately, right? And yeah, so I think people want, I don't know, but with that being said, um okay, Marcus is the party, Miss Van, oh my gosh, male security. If y'all haven't gotten a chance to see me completely harass male security, head over to my Instagram. It was all fun, okay? It was all fun. It was all for jokes, but they are the truth. They are very protective of male, and I just thoroughly enjoyed messing with them because they don't play, okay? And the reason why I wanted to just, play with them is because there's this big underlying joke that male security will whoop Martell's ass. Like, and the facts are the facts. I think that her security obviously understood that we were her fans or whatnot, but they were very clear on establishing the boundaries. And I just loved that. It was just, and they were just so, like they were just doing their job, but completely annoyed by me. And I just thought that was the funniest thing. I just thought that was the funniest thing. They are the truth. And I'm so sorry. I wanted to say hey to everybody in the chat, but when I reloaded my chat, it was all gone. So everybody that's in here, thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. We are going to talk. I'm so here for an annual Melicon. And people gonna be like, oh, is that serious? Like hater ass hoes. Like just fucking haters. Okay, sidebar. Let me tell y'all something. Not you messing with security, yes. I'm talking about showing my assassin. Surely was messing with the security. And I don't know why I found so much joy in that because they were like, oh my gosh, this girl is so annoying. But I was like, hey, Mills bodyguard. Look, I'm like, look at Mills security. You are so famous. We love you, Mills bodyguard. People thought that was so funny. I don't know why. Security was so annoyed. They like, girl, can you go away from me? Shit. I'm trying to do my job. And you all up in my damn face. Somebody said was Stormy on stage. No, she was not. And why was she there? I'm not sure why she was there. Honestly. People hate Mel because they want to be her or in her presence. They want her life, so they mad instead of happy for her. I truly hope Mel felt all the love and support that was given and shown and sent to her. I truly hope that too, because she did say that prior to, she was like, she almost, didn't want to go, or she was just like, crying or just, not feeling herself. So I really do hope she felt the love in her energy and the vibes because we were really excited to be there. And somebody said, do you think the hotel gonna remember you? Yeah, I think the hotel is gonna remember me. Unfortunately, we will be forever known as the couple that keeps switching hotel rooms. So I think I'm gonna just take it with grace. I am a hotel snob, maybe. I don't, somebody told me that in the DM. They was like, girl, I love you. We're gonna be friends because you a hotel snob. And upon further, at first, I didn't think I was a hotel snob, but my friends, some of my friends definitely think I'm a hotel snob. They will stay at places that I will rebuke in the name of Jesus. Okay. Right. Yeah. Stormy was in the audience. Love your vibe. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I met so many of y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all made me feel so good. I met so many of y'all. Y'all are such a vibe. I cannot remember your name. I can't remember this one lady's name, but um my husband it is so funny. Like, we just had such a good time. Okay, so I got plenty of stories to tell y'all before we get all the way in the nitty gritty. But my husband, this one lady had asked my husband, like, "Is that here for hot tea?" And then he gonna look at her in her face, y'all, in her whole face, and lie. He was like, "I don't know." Like, sir. And the lady and so we walked away. I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know what was going on. Okay. I'm just just there in the wind. And so we head over to the bar to get a mellow meter, which is a lemon drop. I went and got a mellow meter, and oh, it's so much. I gotta tell y'all. Okay, Mel gave me a gift, but I went and got a. Well, she didn't give me a gift. I asked her if I could have the bar menu, and because somebody was going to leave the bar menu, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, my menu! Like, how dare they?" She didn't say how dare they, but that's how she was like. She like picked it up like, "My menu, I want my menu," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mel, can I have it?" And she was like, "I want my menu," and I was like, "Mel, okay." And she was like, "You can have it," and I was like, "Ah, can you sign it?" And but we didn't have a pen. But anywho, that's okay. But that was all the way at the end of the party. And I know some of y'all get upset because I ramble, but whatever. I don't care. Click off, okay? Um y'all help me get back to my point though, cuz I do ramble. I don't want to keep doing that. Oh, about the lie. Okay, so we head over to the bar. I get me a mellow meter. And so my husband is like, "Babe." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "That lady keeps looking at me because I think she know I lied to her." I'm like, "Baby, what are you talking about?" He was like, "She asked me, was you here for hot tea?" And I lied. And I told her I didn't know. I said, "Why would you lie to this lady like that?" And then he was like, "Well, I didn't know. I didn't know." And so I'm like, "Okay." And so I'm like, now I gotta go over here and I have to go and speak to her and with all of this anxiety because you want to lie. And so he was like, "Okay, we're gonna go together." I'm like, "No, liar, you stay here and get your drink." But it was just all jokes. So I went over there and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, my husband lied to you. I am here for hot tea." And so she was like, "I knew it." I knew it. And so it was just, she was so beautiful too. I loved her outfit. She was a doll. She was so gorgeous. And I'm like, I'm gonna make him come over here and apologize. She was like, "No, it's okay. He just trying to protect you." I'm like, "No, he needs to apologize." But she was like, "No, girl." So that was a vibe. And then the other time, this one lady had asked Journey to Jasmine, and I appreciate everybody that wanted to be protective of my identity without real, you know what I'm saying? But this one lady, I guess, asked Journey to Jasmine, "Was I here for hot tea?" And so Journey to Jasmine was like, "No." No. And so I was like, oh, and so she came and told me, she's like, this one lady want to know, da, 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 da. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna talk to her or whatnot. So I went over there and she was the sweetest lady. Come to find out, my husband thoroughly enjoyed a conversation with her husband. And like we have to like maybe do lunch or something. My like me and her were having a conversation, we were taking pictures, we turn around and these two having a whole conversation. My song come on, I want to go and dance and he trying to talk. I'm like, what are you doing? You're trying you here make friends. You're not here to make friends, sir. I want to dance. And then when I talked to my husband later on, he was like, that seemed like a real decent dude. You know, they were having they he, we were talking about, you know, the show a little bit or whatnot. So my husband really enjoyed the conversation that he had with your husband, whatever that was. So Terrell is here. Let me tell you something. You're saying thank you so much, but when baby, okay, skin, okay, you are beautiful too. Okay. And anytime I say I don't like men, I'm gonna be like, but not Terrell though. I'm gonna make sure I say that. Cause I love you. Y'all were so cute dancing. Thank you. We dance everywhere we go. I love dancing. We gotta dance, okay? He loved dancing. But he don't know how to dance. But he love a little slow dance. I love a little bet a little, you know, them him saying his same dance move, child. Sassy, I loved you. You are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. You are so beautiful and you are a vibe. You do not play, okay? Egging the audience on to beat Carlos up. I'm just playing. But Sassy don't play, okay? She was calling Carlos ass out. And I saw y'all in the comments over there talking about, oh, I can't hear how you gonna next time, like, don't record the video and talk. Y'all better stop, okay? We were excited. It was a vibe. It is so hard to film content and while living in the moment, okay? Y'all are gonna make people not want to do that type of stuff and just come back and just report on it. It is not easy to do the stuff that people do. So although you probably didn't want Sassy to talk while filming or whatever the case may be, she have to live her life. I thought, in my opinion, that's what y'all wanted, while I'm recording on my camera, that is what I thought that y'all wanted. I thought y'all wanted us to be able to ask questions. Now, I was all the way in the back to where I wasn't able to really, ask questions. And the only way you would really be able to ask questions and get your point across is maybe if you were to blout it out or shout it out and get his attention, which is what Sassy was doing. That's what y'all wanted. I thought that's what y'all wanted. That was great. That was, in my opinion, top tier. So yeah, I'm coming here to let y'all know because some of y'all had a lot to say about, y'all was like, oh, I thought you were gonna give me more than this. Well, I was gonna give y'all more than this, but since well, not all of y'all, but just since a fat amount of people weren't like happy with me just checking in with y'all, I am now going to release the content on my 1 year anniversary, which is in February on the 21st, I believe. Yeah, and I'm gonna do it that way, in my way, like as far as like the behind the scenes deep, deep content or whatnot. because it's special to me. And y'all just made me feel some, it's not y'all, not everybody, but some people just really made me feel some type of way because I thought y'all understood I was living in a moment. Okay. It was my first time. I was very nervous, believe it or not, because not with it, just nervous at the after party to meet Mel, especially Miss Van. We got to talk about it. When I met Mel, she was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, girl." You be like, "Baho, Nelson." Okay, let me hold on. Let me calm down. And I couldn't even talk, y'all. Let me stop. I couldn't even talk because it was her, I don't know, her energy, her spirit was so bright and it was so radiant. It was just so, I don't know how to explain it, but the stuff that people would say about her, like the things that people would say about her as far as her being a star and all of this, like you would feel like people are exaggerating. Girl, you gotta meet the girl. You gotta meet the lady, okay? But anyway, but she was like, "Oh my gosh, like you gotta meet my mama." And I was like, "No, please don't bring your mama over here." And and because when I first met Miss Van, I didn't tell her that I was here for hot tea. And I didn't tell her I was here for hot tea because my content is so, you know what I'm saying? It's so, it can be so controversial. So I just don't be wanting, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't tell her, but when I met Mel, Mel was like, you got to meet my mama. I'm like, Mel, no. Like, you know how you hanging out with your friend and your friend want you to ask your mama, or your friend want you to ask their mama a question, or ask them, like if y'all trying to go out and they be like, "Oh, ask my mama if I can go with you," and you be like, "Girl, no," because you scared to talk to their mama. Or or if you gotta, I don't know, have there ever been a time where you was scared to talk to your friend mama because because you and your friend be showing out and y'all be acting good in front of the mama, like y'all act like well behaved in front of the parents, but then when it's just you and your friend, like y'all be cutting up. That's how I felt. I'm like, girl, I don't want to talk to Miss Van. I don't want to talk to, no, don't, I was telling her that. And so she was like, "No, girl, no, no." And so she brought her over there. She was like, "This here for hot tea." And she was like, "Oh, I took a picture with her." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, because my channel." And she was like, "No, I love your channel." And I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry." Anywho. And so with that being said, so yeah, that was cool. Let me tell you, Marcus is the party. Miss Van is so beautiful. I don't know what I was expecting. Miss Van is so beautiful. My husband was like, she looked just like her mama. Not Van, Mel. I'm talking about face card. Do not decline. Okay. She looks so youthful. I almost didn't even want to take a picture with her because I'm like, girl, okay, you look like a 16-year-old girl with makeup on. So Mel looks gorgeous. Her energy was lit. Okay. Um, it's just right. Okay, so this is that the after party. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me scroll up. Yes, Mel. Yes, that was so nice. And then when I met Mel, she was like, "Girl, breathe." uh, so sidebar, okay, you know, y'all ever see Mel and the Eminem kids? Leave her alone. Don't talk to her when she with her kids. because she also told me, she was like, she respected the fact that my husband didn't speak to her when she was with her kids. And so yes. Let me see. What questions do y'all have? Let's get into it. What questions do y'all have about the after party right now? And then we can get into the live show. I have to go and buy myself a laptop today, y'all. And I want to be able to go and do that before 4. So the song was, yeah, the song was, they were saying, they said, mellow meters from heaven rain down on me. That's what they were saying. Mellow meters from heaven. I can't sing, y'all, but that's what they were saying. Oh, how was the food? Okay. The food at the after party, thank God we got food at the after party, because I didn't have good food none of the time I was in Huntsville, okay? But Mel had these cucumber chicken salad bites. Y'all, my husband was finna eat the whole table up, okay? And unfortunately, I have to figure out how to make, well, I don't, it's not, I don't believe it's hard, but y'all know I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to, I don't know how to cook. I'm not domestic. So now I gotta figure out how to make that a regular thing. But she had these cucumber salad bites. I like stuff like that. Um, they had wings. I didn't eat any of the wings, but my husband ate the wings. I had the cucumber chicken, the chicken salad things. Those were so good. I didn't eat any of the wings. My husband had the wings. He would have really ate the whole table. Out of um what else? Um they had oh, they also had these potato, the crab potato, I don't know, but I ate those. Um Carlos was not at the after party. I don't think Carlos wanted to be in a building with the millimeters, because the way that, the way that they were asking him questions at the after show, I don't believe he really wanted to, because they were going to ask him questions. And somebody asked me, did I speak to Carlos? No, I did not speak to Carlos, because like I said, I don't know if they really care for my content or not. So the last thing that I would want to do is, bombard anybody or make anybody feel like I'm trying to, invade their space or boundaries or something of the sort, because I do understand that some of the stuff that I be saying, people could take the wrong way, or people, and I don't blame people for not liking or taking some of the things that I say the wrong way. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? That outfit you had on in your room was beautiful, especially the top. Thank you. Hey, Miss Mary. Oh, I got a chance to see Miss Black Titanic, but I didn't get a chance to speak to her because I think she left just a wee bit when but before they ended it. I'm not sure. Because Miss Black Titanic, I think she was going to the restroom, so I seen her 2 times, and I just knew I wanted to get up and help her, but I didn't. I didn't know. And then also it was in the middle of the segment, so I also wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. It said, oh wait, why is it okay? Love your enthusiasm. It shows you have a high respect for Mel and her mother. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Anything you want to make is on YouTube. Pasta. Oh yeah, the um hi July Leo babe. Wow, I've had cucumber sandwiches at weddings, but never chicken cucumber, like chicken. It's like a chicken salad. It was really good. Like the cucumber in the mix. You guys probably hear my cat. She always want to be misbehaving. Girl, you better be quiet. No, I'm not opening the door. You shouldn't have tried to bombard your way up in here. Y'all, excuse my cat. Ignore her if y'all hear her in the background. I'd have joined him in trying to eat up everything. Y'all. And I'm like, and I'm telling him, like, you need to stop. But he was like, well, everybody trying to y'all. Mm-mm. Okay, he would have went to that table a million times. What questions did they ask Carlos? Okay, they were asking Carlos. Well, Carlos was really ignoring him, but they were basically calling Carlos out. Um, wait 1 second. They were calling Carlos out, but we're gonna talk about that right now. I'm getting into the questions about the after party. Y'all don't like Carlos. I feel y'all about the Carlos thing because the pivots. I think he picks. He has poor timing with pivots. Carlos ain't ready for that mellow. He be getting ate up by the millimeters. Right. I hope she does this every year. I hope she does too. And in order for this to happen, y'all have to like be very positive and encouraging. In order for this to happen, y'all also need to make sure that we as bloggers have to make sure we respect what it is that she is asking of us. And if y'all claim that y'all are millimeters, y'all have to respect that as well. Mel made it very clear, like she really cares about this show because it's her baby. She built it from the ground up. Carlos let it be known that it's his baby. He built it from the ground up, and he let it be known that Mel cares about the betterment of this show, more than him, basically. And she is always on it. And when she's calling him a lot of times about the show is serious, and she's not playing. And with that being said, when they asked us not to speak about certain parts of the show, like that part, I want to be able to respect it because I am very optimistic about the future. I know a lot of y'all had a lot to say in my last video, and y'all are like, yes, like, Carlos, he's not to be trusted, this, that, and the third. But you guys had to be in the room. You had to be in the room. You had to feel the energy of what was being said from Mel at that moment, in the way that Carlos soaked it in my opinion. I'm not saying that because I feel like he received it, in my opinion, and I'm not saying that he's not going to be messy. That's not what I'm saying. He will completely wholeheartedly be himself, and that is messy, and we'll talk about that later on. But what I'm saying is, in that moment, it was so emotional. Okay. My husband tapped me and was like, this is deep. And he was really into it, as am I, and everyone else. In the moment when Mel was speaking, it brought so many emotions together in one moment. Even the melodrop, the we're gonna call them the mellow drops, but the raindrops, even the raindrops were kind of pulled in because there were a few raindrops in there, but I'm not gonna lie, the millimeters definitely outdid the room. Um, but they just the way it was set up, I believe that there will be changes made on the show. In my opinion, they are not going to continue to allow Mel's baby mama to do the bullshit that he's doing. And that is what it is. And although they may have filmed him going to jail or whatever, although although they may be filming, they're they they're filming a closing, and we're gonna make a separate video about that, but it's no way. Sorry, I had to let my cat out. And how much you want to bet? 5 minutes later, she gonna be coming back. so, so people are asking, is Martell fired? We're gonna talk about it in a separate video, but it's safe to say there's a closing to Mel's baby mama. There is, in my opinion, a reason why he is doing a Tasha K interview, ready to expose it all. Okay, think about that. Also, what we do know is Carlos does not support him exposing the show or trying to make the show out to be something that is not, and out here making lies or creating lies. So those are the vibes that I got. I think Mel did a great job, like saying the things that we wanted to say, that we've been saying to Carlos in addressing these topics. But okay, what else about the after party? The after party looked like it was so fun and special. It was very fun and special. The sign said mellow meter. There were there were drinks. Like, I think it was three, but you could ask the bartender to make whatever you want. It was the mellow meters, it was the Roger That, and the Roger That was a mocktail. And then it was also, hold on, because like I told y'all, Melody let me have she let me have it. The drink menu. One second, y'all. Yeah, and then it's standing on business. So the mellometer, it was a lemon drop martini, and they gave tickets. So they gave a certain amount of tickets to people for free drinks, and then if you got in, if you didn't get a ticket, then you had to pay for your drink. So the mellometer was $12, and that was a lemon drop martini, and then they had the standing on business, and that was $17, and that was tequila, citrus, sparkling, in a splash of pomegranate. And then the Roger That was $8, and it was a fruity mocktail. So, and then it had, it's cute. I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on my Instagram. We at home were excited too. The content creators were our only link to being in the room. We appreciated everyone's efforts. Yes, I wanted to I wanted to go live and stream it, and I did at some point. I went live, and some of y'all probably caught it. I went live at the party and showed what was going on, but um my, I was having tech issues. Was seating assisted or first come first serve? I believe it was um first come first serve. Sassy was going in on those ribs. I didn't get ribs. I got the Cajun shrimp pasta. I didn't like the Cajun shrimp pasta. I didn't like it. But they had these the cinnamon pretzels. The cinnamon pretzels were good. Oh, that is when she ran into Stormy in the restroom. Who, Miss Black Titanic? She ran into Stormy in the restroom. Man, Stormy probably timed herself up to to meet with Stormy in the bathroom. I mean, not like Stormy probably timed herself up to meet with Miss Black Titanic in the restroom. Like everybody is saying they don't trust Stormy. I don't trust Stormy either. Like it's almost as if she gave the vibes like, oh, they're gonna be in the building. They be talking all of this shit. So I'm gonna come and see if they have the same energy. And rightfully so, if they would have allowed us to ask questions, I would have been asking the same questions that I asked on my Instagram. Okay. I mean not my Instagram, but my YouTube. So if Miss Black Titanic ran into Stormy into the restroom, I believe like Stormy probably timed that up because I see Miss Black Titanic go to the restroom multiple times. So and I was asking my husband, I'm like, should I get up and help her? Because I know my grandma go to the restroom multiple times, just and so and and I'm like, he's like, yeah, and I just didn't know, I just didn't want to bombard her or anything like that. So I just kind of let her go. You heard Stormy was rude to Miss Black Titanic in the restroom. See, maybe I should have bombarded her space. I can't find your video on IG. I want to see it. Which video? Were they filming and was Stormy at the after party? Stormy wasn't at the after party, and no, they weren't filming the after party. Well, I don't believe they were. Good afternoon. Hi. Did you speak to Stormy because you be lighting her up? No, I didn't speak to Stormy and I didn't speak to her because I be lighting her ass up. I didn't want her to feel like I was bombarding her or trying to get a moment or some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a weirdo. Like, and I also know that the reason why I didn't speak to her is because I know that she is obviously offended or affected, or she obviously feels some type of way about my content because she blocked me, and she manually went and blocked me because I never typed anything on her story. I never DM'd her. I never typed anything in her what's it called, typed anything in her comments or anything. So she just randomly went and blocked me one day after I had made a video about her baby line. No, it wasn't about the baby line issue, but she did randomly block me one day after I made a video. So by that, I knew she's was bothered by me. So it would be no reason for me to communicate with her. However, like I said, if they would have allowed the fans to ask questions at the live show, then I would have definitely posed the questions that I wanted to ask, since Mel and Stormy was in the room at that moment. So at that point, I had a question for Carlos, I had a question for Mel, and I had a question for Stormy. My question for Mel, because Mel had opened up and basically threw everything out there on the floor for us, my question for Mel was going to be, was she open to dating like was she open to dating outside of just black men? Like I wanted to know, because she was speaking about her dating and stuff like that. So I wanted to know, like, was she dating to or was she open to dating other races of men? Just a interesting spicy question, because like I said, it was it was just so emotional at one point, and she basically opened up the gate for it and said everything that we've been seeing and wanted to say. So that's what I was going to ask Mel, and then if they would have opened up the place for questions, I would have asked Carlos basically. Like I said, they, in my opinion, solidified what it is that I feel like is going to take place with Mel's baby mama. However, both of them are very clear and making sure that the show is successful and not leaking information, so they don't speak about certain things because they're filming it, or while it's being filmed, because they want it to air on the show. So when people asked him the very clear question, are you firing Martell? He basically, in my opinion, just let it be known, like, he does not answer questions about the show while it's filming, etc., etc. But like I said, if you was in the building and if you was in the room, then you understood. Yes, yes. Some people came to me and they were like, "Are you a content creator?" And then when they asked that, I paused for a minute and I was like, "Baho." And then, like, we got a cute little chuckle out of that. And then some people came to me and they were like, "Hey," and I was no, some people I was just around and I was speaking and they was like, "Are you a content creator?" I was like, "Yeah, you." They was like, "You here for hot tea?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They was like, "I recognize your voice." So yeah, some people did recognize my voice. Hi, Golden Life. Let me see. I left the after party early. I'm so sorry I did not get to meet here for hot tea. I had asked Sassy had she met you before I left. She said no. So she met you when I left. I will meet you next year. Yes, keeping it real with Doris. I'm so sorry we didn't get a chance to meet. But yes, I did come in kind of late. So basically when Melody sung the song and she were speaking, I wasn't there. I missed that part too, unfortunately. Um my husband had fell asleep. He is an old man. Okay, he's an old man. Me, I'm on the go. I can go. I can do it all. Okay, and I want to be up and out until like 5 in the morning. Him, he is an old ass man. Okay, he needs a nap. She sung Telltale Signs twice. She sung it twice in the beginning and I missed it. I missed that. And I literally asked the DJ. I asked my husband to ask the DJ to play Telltale Signs toward the ending, and he almost forgot. And so I had asked the host, the man that had the mic, I'm like, "Can you please ask him to play Telltale Signs?" And so their last song was Telltale Signs because I asked them to play it. I don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah. So that when y'all see Mel performing with her shoes off, doing Telltale Signs, most people had left. So it looks empty because everybody was. It was the ending. They turned the lights on. Basically, everybody was leaving. I had asked her to play. Well, not asked her to play that song. I asked the DJ to play that song. They played it and the host had gave her to the mic to perform it because I was literally screaming it. And also, if y'all watch trending at some point, then y'all would see me um in the video when Mel was sorry, but y'all would see me in the video when Mel was performing and I was in the video recording and I was dancing and I was just rocking out because it's one of my favorite songs. So let me see. I hope they do it again. Yes, I hope they do it again too. Playing nice but always scheming. I think so. I think so. You talking about Stormy? I think so. Were there a microphone in the audience for the millimeters to ask questions? No, they did not give us the mic. They filmed for the show. Yes, they did film for the show. I saw that Marcus was on Instagram. I saw that on Marcus' Instagram. Oh yeah. Marcus gets down. I would love to party with Marcus. I would love like they have to make the MelloCon a thing. They really, really should. And each MelloCon, because Marcus has fans, and I took a picture with Marcus, and before I could take a picture with Marcus, I was walking up to him to take a picture with him, and this is how I met some subscribers. But I was walking to take a picture with Marcus because he looked like he wasn't doing anything. He was getting done with a picture, and it was two ladies already standing in line to take a picture with him. And I'm like, "Look at you, Marcus! You got fans. It's a line of people trying to take pictures with you." And then they looked at me and they was like, "Are you here for hot tea?" And so they recognized my voice that way too. But also, when we got to the after party, there was still so many people wanting to take pictures with Marcus. So I had made a video, and I'm gonna post that on my Instagram. And I was like, "See, Marcus, I told you you got fans." So yes, the MeloCon has to um always have Mel, Miss Van, and Marcus, and Dawn. Miss Dawn, Miss she is a star. She know how to party. She gets down. She be dancing nonstop, by the way. And she is beautiful. She is just gorgeous. Like her, I don't know. She's just beautiful. You know, when people have clear skin, so they wear makeup, so they skin just look like, that's what Dawn and Mel give. Like they have, I can tell they have really good skin because it's just when they put they makeup just look. I don't know, girl. It's a lot to say about that. But Marcus gets down. Let me see. What other questions do y'all have about the after party? Right. I don't, and StreamYard is messing up, you guys. So that's what I'm seeing. I need to go. I don't know what StreamYard has going on, but I have a whole bunch of videos. I have a whole bunch of pictures and everything that I'm supposed to have propped up. But StreamYard is trying to tell me I have to update my membership, or I have to update or upgrade my plan. But I already have the highest plan for StreamYard, but they're charging me twice. It's a lot that I have to do. StreamYard really pissing me off. It's pissing me off. I need to find a new platform to stream on. Seriously. StreamYard is pissing me off. I like Melicon a lot. Yeah. Y'all need to be able, yes, her spirit is beautiful. Yes, if you're talking about Dawn, she do have a beautiful spirit. If you're talking about Mel, her spirit as well. First of all, Journey to Jasmine was getting down with Marcus. I just love them. And here's the thing. Queen Sheba, because I was saving this, but since we here, Queen Sheba is Queen Sheba for a reason, okay? She gives very much godly energy, like goddess energy. I mean, she gives goddess like energy, and she is very radiant as well. And again, thank you so much to Melody for being able to put so many beautiful characters in a room together, because I truly felt like it was just very good. Y'all need to be able to experience it. It needs to be something that she does annually. I truly believe that. And because man. Yes, the food was free at Mel's party. The food was free. But the food at the live show was not free, and you had to order at least two things. Queen Sheba, right, when Queen Sheba and Melody was dancing, they were playing hold on, in the video that I had, they were playing Wipe Me Down by Boosie. However, the song that I put over it was more of the vibes that it gave because, man, y'all have to understand, ultimately, when we really think about it right now, we were that emotional moment, like we were there. A lot of that had to do with, like, Queen Sheba helped with a lot of where we are right now, in my opinion, when it comes to Mel's baby mama. That interview was very, very telling, and it opened the gate and the doors for so much. And I truly believe the interview that he's about to do with Tasha K will also light his ass up as well. Rightfully so. I actually want it to come out so he can solidify his resignation letter. Queen Sheba is beautiful. I first met Queen Sheba because I was going to the hotel where she was, and um and I was dropping somebody off, and when we got out the car, she was like, "Oh, that's here for hot tea." And I got out the car and I'm like, "Hey, Queen Sheba." And she gave me the well, I gave we gave each other the a hug, and the hug was just so warm, y'all. Queen Sheba gave me a lot of good advice, and she is such an inspiration. She is what you would consider a mentor, okay? She is legit. And she gets down. She know how to dance. She know how to party. She looks beautiful. Her hair look good. She's legit, okay? That's it. That's all. Sh- Um yes, and y'all know I was hanging out with Journey to Jasmine. Okay, Journey to Jasmine rocks out. Okay, Journey to Jasmine, we gonna link up again. You have to come to Florida. We got a party so you can see why I'm nonstop. I'm nonstop all day, every day. Like, Huntsville was so quiet after the after party. I was like, oh my God, is it nothing else to do? Why was this so fun? And now I just gotta go to the hotel. What pissed me off even more is it was no food. It was no food. And I'm somebody, I gotta always eat. Like, it was, we left the like we ate at the after party, granted. But I'm saying, like, after the after party, I wanted more food. It was nothing open. Huntsville is grand. Next time now, the MeloCon needs to be in Atlanta or Florida or Houston or Houston. Sidebar, um my I'm taking my grandmother on another trip, and we are going, I'm just gonna let y'all know, to Texas. And if you guys want to do like maybe another, meetup or something like that, we should definitely do another meetup. I think Journey to Jasmine, I think you in Houston, right? Are you in Houston? Yes, there was no good food. I cannot believe it. There was no good food. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If Mel do a MeloCon every year, she has to do one in Atlanta. She got to do one in Houston. She got to do one in Florida. Right. Oh, and somebody said the DMV. The DMV, man, we're not really interested in cold places. I'm sorry. If we do the and seeing as though she did the MeloCon in January. All right, you in Houston, Journey to Jasmine. I'm taking my grandma to Houston, and I'm taking her to Houston in March. So let's link up. Clear your schedule. Let's do stuff. And I need to go to a good mall. We need to do a good mall. We need good eats and good clubs and good after hours. I don't know about Detroit. Who said one in Detroit? Girl, please. Justine, you stressing me out. Justine, you stressing me out. I actually love Detroit, but no. We're not really interested in cold places. I'm finna tell y'all right now. When I got out um of the car, we had to wait in line. We were waiting in line. I wasn't in line for nothing of 5 minutes. We were walking into the door. By the time I got inside, I was sneezing nonstop. Nonstop. I can't do cold places. I will not enjoy it. I don't enjoy cold things. Yeah, Houston would be good. The next one should be in Houston. Man, we have to really inspire Mel to do a MeloCon. Well, you will live. Wait. Well, you will live Houston. I don't know. Love Houston. I think you meant love Houston. Yes, you did mean love Houston. I will love Houston. I will. I will. I know I will. I've been to Houston. Somebody said Atlanta first. Um. Okay. Okay. So the next one should be in Atlanta, and then the next one should be in Houston. Somebody said come to the DMV in the spring or the fall. The reason why we don't want to do the DMV is because she did the MeloCon at the top of the year. So if it's going to be like an annual thing, then it'll be around the same time frame. That's why people don't want to do the DMV because it's going to be cold. Warm it up. We need warm places for sure. I'm here for Houston. New Orleans will be better. I'm not ready to be to. I'm not ready to fight with the bugs. Oh, y'all might be here for the rodeo. I'm so glad you said that. I definitely do need to take my grandmother to a rodeo, but before I take her to a rodeo, I need you to take me. Like, where do I shop for rodeo clothes? Like, I want her to have the whole cute little rodeo get up. I want to buy the cute little, like Journey. You've gotten a chance to meet me. We hit the mall everywhere we go. I can find anything everywhere I go. But before I go to a rodeo, I really want my like I want her to have like a cute little cowboy hat. I need her to have the boots. I want her to have like, the whole cute setup. It don't have to be nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want the whole shebang bang. The Galleria, okay. They use Seventh Avenue. Did you say Carlos was at the after party or no? He did not go to the after party. He did not go to the after party. Yes, the rodeo, the Galleria, not in January. Okay, so maybe y'all saying that y'all want her. The reason why it wouldn't the reason why the MeloCon might not work for another time frame is because she be filming during those other time frames. I don't know. Maybe it would be cool. Maybe she'll be able to catch it for filming or something. I don't know. But because they're filming now, but like just started filming, so we'll see. Okay, so anywho, let's see what topics. Oh wait, I got okay. Thank you so much, Angela, for the 4.99 super sticker. And thank you so much, All Occasions DS, for the $3 super sticker. I really appreciate y'all for supporting my channel. And also there were 1 second, let me pull my cash apps up because some people did cash at me. So I just wanted to make sure I show them love as well. Thank you so much for Rick He. I really appreciate you for the $30 cash app. Thank you so much, Crystal Hopkins, for the $10 cash app. Thank you so much, Miss Beverly, for the $20 cash app. And thank you so much, Miss Bridget Johnson, for the $20 cash app. I really appreciate. Oh, and Miss Octavia Chapman, thank you so much for the cash app. Those are the cash apps that I. Oh, and in case I missed it, Miss Marilyn, thank you. I appreciate everyone for supporting me. I really do. It's not easy. What else? What other questions do y'all have? So y'all know I did stay at the same hotel that Mel was staying in, and that was on accident. I don't want nobody to feel like I was being no weirdo ass stalker or anything like that, because y'all were on my live and y'all know that I was already having a conversation with Journey to Jasmine, and I already told her the only decent hotel that I see that I could possibly stay in. I've already said that in that last video. So I don't want nobody to feel like I was being no weirdo ass stalker person, because I know that people would potentially do that. So there were a few other fans that attended the event that stayed in the same hotel as well. I don't think they knew that they were in the same hotel that Mel was in. And like I said, I didn't know that I was in the same hotel that Mel was in. The only reason that I knew is because my husband was down. I told, we were at the checkout desk like multiple times. So y'all knew how I knew about that. Um, let me see. Let me see. Did you see that Carlos said own executives had been on his ass in his live with Dr. Heavenly? Um, no, I didn't. Girl, Slaw just posted some nonsense on IG. Hold on, let me go look. Let me look and I'm gonna pull it up over here. Stop waiting on people to put you on. Girl, okay, it's nothing that y'all need to go see, but let me just read it. She posted this meme and it says, "Stop waiting on people to put you on. Everybody is working on their own goals. Nobody is pausing theirs to push yours." Girl, please. She waiting on Martell to put her on. Anyways, irrelevant. Moving on. The rodeo is the end of February and beginning of March. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Okay, because my grandma can experience that. Las Vegas for the party, good food. Oh wait, good food, party all night. Yeah, definitely Vegas for partying. What hotel did y'all stay in? We stayed at the Jefferson. Was Stormy there for Mail or Black Titanic? Stormy was there for the cameras. Stormy is just one camera time. The rodeo begins the last weekend in February. Okay, yeah. For 22 days. Um, does anyone know when season 7 start? No, I don't know, but I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. I'm late, but hello, hi. Carlos was hit and miss about the own executives. I stayed there too. Oh yeah, you stayed there, so you was there. Okay. Did you know that you were staying in the same hotel that Mel stayed in? Yes. Miss Twana. You were staying in the same hotel that Mel was in. Did you know that? Oh my gosh. In Houston, the weather is bipolar around rodeo season. So it might be hot or cold. Uh oh. Uh oh. I hope I get to wear some cute booty shorts, but it's okay if it's cold still. I can wear some cute high waist pants. What happened with the Sonny and Moses situation? Okay. Um, the only thing that I can really speak on when it comes to that is that I don't believe that Carlos has the right timing. Carlos pivoted to Stormy and Moses coming out at the wrong time. At the end of the day, I do feel like it is very, very it was very interesting, and it was a good way to add some shock value to the live show, because people were like, ooh, but the time frame that he wanted them to come out was unnecessary. I can't speak on that situation honestly. And if y'all really fuck with Mel, if y'all really like Mel, then y'all wouldn't want me to speak on it, and y'all don't want to, then y'all would wait. I will say that I think that they are doing a really good job with what they are creating for season 7 thus far. And I hope Carlos I hope Carlos sticks with the plan, and I hope Carlos really executes, and and I hope they're able to really map out their vision. That's Mel and Carlos. Yes, his timing was extremely rude. I do think the timing was extremely rude, and it was and it was really off because it was such an emotional moment. Most people wanted to kind of harmonize more and just bounce ideas off one another. Somebody said I'm sorry, somebody asked earlier in the chat what was some of the fans asking. The fans were asking Carlos to fire Kimmy and Maurice. Shout out to y'all. I'm sorry, but I don't think nobody was really advocating for Maurice and Kimmy to get fired or be friends of the show until I really brought it, brought attention to it. And I could be wrong, and that's okay if I'm wrong. I know a lot of people always felt like Carlos and Maurice was boring, regardless of the fact. But when people were saying that somebody had screamed to Carlos like they need to kick Maurice and Kimmy off the show, that got his attention, and he was looking and he was laughing, y'all. Mm. So maybe he telling them they need to up the score. They got to go. I think they fin. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know. I think that these. Let me tell you. I have faith. I have faith based on the things that we were able to speak about. That is gonna be some changes. Right. Yes, Miss Tawana. No, y'all. Just wait. Yes. It is. It's worth it. Who was there? Anybody that was there, y'all get in the chat and y'all tell me, was it worth it? Because I feel like it was worth it. So because I want to see more people. If y'all are listening, I want to see I want to see it. What I want to see it all. Producers, listen to me, please. Well, just listen if you want to listen to me, please. Producers, Mel, Carlos, the timing wrong. Everything else right. Whatever y'all planning on doing, do it. Do it. Do it. What's that mean? Do it, bitch. Do it. It's so worth it. Okay, listen to the people, y'all. Do y'all see what the people are saying? I'm telling y'all, it's worth it. It's not even worth me speaking on because they gonna be able to give the whole shebang bang because we couldn't even get the whole shebang bang. We waiting because we want the whole shebang bang. So I will cuss any fucking body out that go and try to ruin it because we want the whole shebang bang. I'm telling you right now, Love and Marriage Huntsville producers, do it, do it, do it, do it, do whatever, do it, because we were drawn in, we were pulled in. The audience wants that. They want that. The timing, fuck it. But we want whatever it is that y'all bring it to the table. Mel's baby mama got to go. Listen, look at that, y'all. Yes, it was worth it. It was worth it. Yes, absolutely worth it. I heard some of y'all screamed. However, girl, they was I was the crowd. Shout out to y'all because when that person said Kimmy and Maurice got to go, the crowd was like, yes, like, oh my gosh, I felt so good that everybody is in agreement. Okay, y'all trust us? Do y'all trust us? I hope y'all trust us. I hope y'all trust us. We will consider it. We saw this turn out. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all are not, well, I don't know. Okay, Mark, take my word for it. Take my word for it. It's 890 people in here. Take my word for it. And I'm going to stand on business. I am advocating for anybody that is not watching Love and Marriage Huntsville to tune in to the next season. If they let me down, I will blast it. Not let me down like in a sense of I don't like this or I don't like that or whatever the case may be or whatever. I'm saying like if it's bullshit, I will blast it. I will blast it. I'm not gonna blast it if y'all don't like what's coming. But if it's complete bullshit, I will blast it. I would be like, oh, y'all tricked me. Y'all made me use my platform. Not that they have to use me. You get what I'm saying? But because they do have a fan base. But I'd be like, oh, it's bullshit. Like I'm a blast it. But as of now, I am wanting to encourage anybody that is not currently watching Love and Marriage Huntsville to watch the next season. Okay? Watch the next season. Watch the next season, okay? Okay. Cuz I'm hoping there's a closing to Mel's baby mama. Right. I pray nobody, and if anybody leak it, I'm really gonna be on their ass. Like I'm gonna be like, first of all, like, right. Take my word for it, y'all. Take my word for it. If y'all are not watching, yeah, I know. Take my word for it. Okay, Roxy, what's been leaked? Tell me what's been leaked. You said it's already been leaked. Tell me what's been leaked. And tell me who leaked it. And I'm gonna tell you. Cause what's interesting to me is we get a glimpse of what they be talking about. Hold on, y'all. What's also interesting is we get a glimpse of what the reality stars be talking about when they say like people are saying stuff on the internet and it'll have you like, wait, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they talking about? And then you hear what the people are talking about, and you get a chance to kind of, and then you get a chance to kind of like chuckle a little bit. I like we I will admit that I have gotten a little glimpse of what that feels like because I have heard people in the comments saying certain things, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like why are you saying that? So that is funny. But I also think that's the beauty about just being fans of the show. Y'all do not want us to leak information. You actually don't what I'm learning is what y'all want them to bring back, they are bringing back, but they are making it spicy. Okay? What y'all are asking for, I believe they're working on it. I truly do. And them Scots gonna have to fight for their position, y'all. They're gonna have to fight for a space because the Fletchers are legit. The Fletchers are legit. And Carlos, I believe, is excited about the Fletchers. If a person can read between the lines, it's obvious to someone who's going to be there in the beginning, but will be wrote out by the end of the season. Thank you. Thank you. Because we got to be honest. Like, I don't think it's appropriate for them to just to. I'll be honest. I'll be real. I don't think it's appropriate. It's not fair to Melody. Let's look at it this way. It is not fair for Mel for that person to be able to go on spreading lies, completely embarrass her the first 3 seasons. You know what I'm saying? What we are getting a chance to see is for things to play out. What Mel said of 2023 was the year of revelation. So many things were revealed. We should allow them to play out. You get what I'm saying? And I think like Mel is being vindicated. I think this is the season of vindication. So that was the year of revelation where so many things were revealed. Now we are in the season of vindication, because what we are actually seeing is Mel being vindicated. So many people tried to shit on her when and everything is backfiring, and it's something that y'all want to see. You want to see it. You want to see it. You want to see it. Even when it comes to Mel's baby mama, we don't want him to not be able to film going to jail. Are you crazy? Hell no. Nah. Hell no. Nah. You don't get to say and do all the things that he said and did throughout season 1, 2, and 3, and we don't get to see the ending of it. We should absolutely be able to get to see what happens to men that try to go big on the woman that they built a life with. Yes, we should get a chance to see that. Absolutely. We absolutely should get a chance to see that. I don't know about y'all, but we should get a chance to see that. And there should be a closing. And I think that with producers, if you guys are listening, when it comes to closing out the story, if that's what y'all plan to do, because we don't know if that's what they plan to do, but I have hopes that they know enough to close out Martell's story. But and when if that comes along, I think they should give disclaimers in all of those episodes about raising awareness for abuse victims and having a safe space for them to be able to communicate. This is the way to rightfully right this wrong. Carlos said that he didn't really know, Carlos said he didn't know how Mel was feeling, or he didn't know about all of the behind the scenes, or he didn't know how real it had gotten. And I'm willing to say that I don't really believe that, but here's what I'll say. If that is true, I'll believe that from the space of understanding that Black men have a toxic understanding of what they view relationships to be like. And if it took Mel to bring awareness to him, prove to us that you are truly aware of the impact and the severity and the depths and dangers of Martell by also giving those important disclaimers when he's displayed on an episode, when he goes to jail for whatever the case may be. If they show that, and I hope they do, give us the disclaimers, when y'all, or if they are able to write him out of the show, make sure you let us know why, because you guys do not support abuse, or you guys give us that very deep disclaimer and let the fans know exactly why they may or may not be able to see Mel's baby mama on the show again. Add true value in a real closing to it if you're going to do it, because I know we are saying just fire him, but that's not appropriate. It should be an entire closing to that. We should be able to see that, because he has taunted, harassed, humiliated Mel for I don't know how long. And and truth be told, he's humiliated himself by his actions. So close it out. Y'all say y'all say year of judgment. I say year of reckoning. Time to pay yes, it's time to pay the piper. Why wasn't I'm confused on how Carlos didn't know when Mel told him in private about what was going on. I believe that was a cop out. But here's what I'm gonna say. I think he knew what she was going through. I don't think he really believed that it was as serious as it was, because I think that his family dynamic is, because it's a lot similar to Letitia and Marceau. I truly believe that he thinks that or at one point thought that Martell was just being, a controlling black male. And I really, really feel like he was resonating with the toxicity of Mel's baby mama, because there are some characteristics of Mel's baby mama that are similar to his upbringing. But like I said, I have characteristics that are similar. I mean, I Martell have characteristics that are similar to my upbringing that I'm very open and honest about. But I've saw it from a child's perspective, growing into an adult woman. That's him seeing it from a male's perspective, growing up into an adult male who is, also gay, not necessarily saying anything, but he is attracted to men. So there are levels in the toxic okay, there are levels in masculinity that are toxic, that he could also view as attractive. Like, he can find some of those traits attractive. Things that he may think is masculine might in turn be toxic, right? Because he is attracted to men from a completely different standpoint that women are attracted to men. So what he deems as masculinity, we don't necessarily view as masculinity. And shout out to my good sis Journey to Jasmine, because this is exactly what it is. There's a certain level of misogyny in it that we women always fight against. We, for the most part, are always against the misogyny and masculinity. Whereas there are certain men that just resonate with it. So when I was telling you guys, I have a difference of opinion when it comes to Carlos, that's what it is. My difference of opinion is understanding that he has a different level of attraction to men than we have. And a lot of times, this is exactly what it is that I'm speaking to you guys about when it comes to the culture, black male culture. A lot of times, it affects us as women on levels, you know what I'm saying, that men are not privy to or don't understand. Somebody said I already heard what the surprise was, and I hope Dusty Dan don't try to ruin it. And I feel y'all, but I feel what y'all saying, but this ain't that. I feel y'all, but you know, um, I feel y'all, but it's a lot more to the pot, and I think y'all are gonna be very drawn into season 7. It is actually a lot to look forward to. So, and I feel like if y'all think that's just what it is, because if y'all think that's just what the surprise is, whatever, okay? Watch that damn season 7, because I am into it. And like I said, if they con me, I am going to tell y'all they conned me. How long is this tour, and who's the other guest? I don't know who's the next guest, because the only guest I care about is Meal. I won't be on any other tours, and I won't be checking out any of them because I don't necessarily care. I will be reviewing Carlos lives that he put on his YouTube, but I just had to go to the live show with Mel because I'm a melometer at heart. I'm not a blogger. I only started my channel. And can we talk about that? Because I remember when I first started my live, see, I forgot that I wanted to cuss y'all ass out. When I first started my live, I told y'all that the energy that we received from that event was so beautiful. I didn't even want to come here and respond to the negativity of people because it was just that impactful. Do y'all understand that? I want y'all to understand that. Y'all lit my ass up in the some of y'all, and I'm not saying all of y'all, but some of y'all really lit my ass up in the comments on my video because y'all were expecting me to reveal tea and all of this. And I could just remember laughing like and saying like, I am gonna cuss some of these people out. I cannot wait to make a live and cuss their ass out and really. And I was just remember like laughing, and then I got on live and I'm just like, man, I just feel so good. Wait, who's saying this ain't that? Miss Tawana, who you what happened? Cause I also see you said whatever. But you think Carlos wasn't listening to Mel, in your opinion, he jumped quickly. I feel you. I think that Carlos, I think what it is what accountability feels like is embarrassment. I always have this conversation too. When somebody is holding you accountable, it feels embarrassing. I think there were two surprises going on. I don't think Carlos expected Mel to go that deep and have that much depth. And I don't think he expected that much emotion to be drawn from the crowd. I don't think he understood how impactful and how much of a great force the mellometers are. I don't really think he was expecting that. Neither was I, neither was a lot of the people in the room. We weren't expecting to be pulled together like that, but we were. And I think that he's had that conversation with Mel outside of us possibly, but I don't think he understood just how much many of us felt that way. That's what I would say. And I think that he wanted to pivot because it was such an emotional moment. And I think that was poor timing. Yeah, the last two reunions were horrible for Mel. No, no. Carlos is not rebranding the mellometers into the mellow drops. And truth be told, the raindrops don't like the mellometers. I'm gonna tell y'all that. I don't think the raindrops really like the mellometers, but the raindrops are mellow drops. The raindrops are not raindrops. The raindrops are mellow drops. I'm gonna give y'all a quick tea. There, I was sitting next to predominantly raindrops, and the raindrops was not here for the host. Like all like the raindrops was not here for the host only shouting out the mellometers. So like one of the people were like the raindrops we here too, like the raindrops we here too. And so that person probably was a rain that person was clearly a raindrop, but was like annoyed that it was all about the mellometers. But that person also was like at the Mel after party and was like low-key fanning out over Mel. And I was just like looking because being where Mel is in life must be challenging. That's all I have to say. Like being where Mel is in life it must be very hard, draining, and very challenging. And I understand the great depths that she take to make sure she's protected. That's what I'll say. Because people, like, people gave shady vibes, like they gave shady comments, shady energy or whatever, but in the same breath wanted to be around her. And I thought that was interesting. I thought that was interesting, truthfully. Anywho, here for Hot Tea. I trust your assessment and I am looking forward to this coming season. I won't even bother guessing what the secret is. Thank you. Yes, I really appreciate it. If you are if you really love Melody, you would do this too, because what she said is she does not play about her show. She's not, and if you and she wore black and white because you either black or you white. You either in or you out. It's no gray area. And she was very clear with that. It's no gray area. If you rocking with it, you rocking with it. If you ain't, you ain't. And so she's about the betterment of the show, and ultimately because that is how she feed her kids. And if you willing to up her bag, or if you willing to get in the way of her bag, she's going to isolate you. So since I'm talking about that, some of y'all was wanting to talk about Kiki. I'm sorry the chat moved up too fast, but y'all go ahead, throw y'all questions back in here that was about Kiki, because she definitely let it be known. And I already told y'all this. I don't know why some of y'all was call y'all. Well, hello. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I'm saying hello. Somebody was calling me, but I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me. But obviously you can be a mellometer and like who you like, and have, your fan out, be like who you like, whatever, because there are mellometers that still really like Stormy, and they were just disappointed that Stormy is choosing to beef with Mel over the dumbest reason. I understood that, and I spoke with a lot of y'all that are mellometers, but y'all like Stormy and y'all want her to, have some type of relationship with Mel. I think her and Mel maybe have have some type of understanding. They mended things, but I never see I don't see Mel truly trusting Stormy, because just the way Stormy chose to deal with the the issue at hand. It's not that you have close proximity, it's the way you choose to deal with yourself after the fact. And I think ultimately that is what I don't see. Like, I don't see them actually being real friends outside of coworkers, because the way she chose to deal with things after the fact. You can be caught up in a situation, but how you choose to deal with yourself in the time of strife, in my opinion, is very telling of your character as a person, and your integrity, and who you are as a person. And ultimately, this is just the main reason why I am not a fan of Stormy. Because despite what fans were saying, calling you out, even if you had any type of proximity to Slaw, whatever the case may be, it's the way you chose to handle yourself after the fact, making it seem as though you have any issue with this woman other than the fact that you are embarrassed for being called out for your being in close proximity to Slarion. So the fact that you were able to sit on the stage and make it seem as though the reason why you came heavy toward Mel was because of the comments or the tweets that she made on Twitter, that you took to be um a direct dig or shade to you, when nobody else took it that way, is a it's it's it shows the level of integrity you have, the extent you're willing to go to cover your own ass, when ultimately you felt some type of way that Mel changed her number, or you couldn't get in contact with Mel. But did you try to call Mel when everybody was exposing you for knowing Slarion? That would have been one of my questions. Did you ever try to call Mel when everybody exposed you for knowing Slarion at the end of August, the beginning of September, before Mel made the tweets about people or someone recording her when everyone clearly knew she was talking about Dusty Dan or Martell. So that's just where I'm coming from, the whole Stormy situation. That part of it, I'm just gonna stand on that. I speak on just your character as a person outside of your job or this, that, and the third. Your character as a person and the way that you move, your integrity and your morals, that supersedes anything that you do in life. Do y'all understand that? So if your integrity can be I guess penetrated over some reality TV, then you are not a truthful or trustworthy person, in my opinion. That's just how I look at it. So moving on to Kiki, it's the same thing. Kiki is too thirsty. You mean to tell me, and I'm going to stand on this because so many people, so many of y'all were trying to give Kiki excuses. And I'm just trying to understand, what type of people are y'all? Who in their right mind allows somebody to speak about their good friend, somebody that put money in their pocket? And this is somebody that you never met. There is no way that y'all was able to convince me. Like, y'all couldn't have it was I just couldn't make sense of it. Damn, my YouTube connection keeps loading. Oh, I'm sorry, Anitra J. But I just couldn't make sense of what it is that y'all were trying to explain to me about Kiki. Because, and I think just ultimately what it ends up being is y'all like her, or y'all have found some type of favor in her, so and y'all like her, so y'all are able to bypass some of the shit that she does. And like I said, your integrity as a person, if you are willing to I guess throw your integrity on the line just because you like someone, that shows me what type of person you are. Ultimately, I operate in right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter the person, no matter what it is, no matter what we doing. Which is why I was able to come on my platform and outright let y'all know, like, hey, I saw Stormy, and I know on my platform I be calling her ugly, but I don't necessarily think she ugly. I think the cameras, I don't know what's going on. I really think she need to sue own production team. Like, she need to sue Kingdom Reign Entertainment, because whatever camera they using make her look like a cow. I'm sorry. Stormy does not look like that. Like, whatever TV shows her to be, that's not what she looks like. I'm telling y'all right now. She looks like a big fat cow on TV. But whether she was losing weight and the weight makes her look the weight makes her look like that, and now she has lost that weight and she looks the way that she looks now, whatever the case may be, she looks good. And if she has, and somebody told me that she didn't like the way that she looked on camera, so she started working out, it's working. It's fucking working. And if you are going to show up on camera and it looks like, and you look the way that you look right now, then I'm going to know that you didn't like the way that you looked and you worked your weight off, or whatever the case may be, because she looks like a healthy 25. I'm being real, y'all. What she used to look, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think Stormy was beautiful when she was younger, and for whatever reason, she just I don't know, she just didn't look pleasant to me after a while. Right now, what Stormy looks like, she looked like how she looked when she was in her 20s. She looks a lot more younger. She looks more youthful. She looks good. She looks more healthy. So whatever you're doing, Stormy, keep doing it. And don't get back on Beyonce's internet or nobody's production team looking the way that you was fucking looking. Okay? I'm just being honest with you. You look great now, but whatever you was looking like when you was on camera, that is not a nice depiction of what you look like in real life. So do better and dress up. Stop looking so fucking raggedy on camera, Stormy, because you don't have good outfits. You only dressed up when you met up with Mel. When you did everything else, you looked raggedy and you didn't have good fashion at all. And I think that was very distasteful for somebody that walks around bragging about how much they have. Okay, you can look a lot better. And let me find out that you was being rude to Miss Black Titanic. Okay, because I'm if she was being rude to Miss Black Titanic, I'm willing to bet that she only showed up just to try to prove a point to the millimeters. And that being said, so going back to Kiki, as far as Kiki goes, Kiki Mel made it be clear that if you are willing to mess up her bag, she's not rocking with you on any level. Kiki was willing to go and talk to content creators or allow content creators to talk about somebody that put her on their platform. Let's talk about it. So Kiki is going to be on the next show. She is going to be on the next season, I meant. And we'll have to see how it play out. Hey y'all. Sorry y'all. Let me see. She didn't look good Saturday to me. That dress was ugly. So yeah. So as going back, so when we go back to speaking about Kiki, if you are willing to put your integrity on the line for the sake of a friendship or for the sake of being strategic, then you aren't a person that can be trusted. At the end of the day, people need to move with. Can you put that? Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Here, sweetie. I don't want this. So what I'm meaning is people have to operate with a sense of principle, morals, integrity first. Period. That is how you operate above all at and those principles, morals, integrity, all of that, that's above who you are as a parent, as an individual, and all of that. That do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Kiki has no integrity. Okay, let me let Tech Guy come in really quick.
I had an excellent time.
Well, you gotta say hey, sweetie.
Oh, well, first off, hello, everybody. I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope your week's starting off on the right foot, and I hope everything is going and transgressing in a manner that's beneficial to you. I want to say that shout out to Mel. Do a great after party. It was a beautiful event. Got to meet a lot of cool people, a lot of real people, a lot of my wife's contemporaries, and it was just good vibes, good energy. Like Marcus was the life of the party.
He sure was.
Dog was the life of the party. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Well, yeah, I want to hang out with him.
Yeah, bro, know how to have a good time for sure. And I mean, I didn't realize everybody was so good at dancing. Like y'all was line dancing for like nonstop. I was like, wait a minute.
I told him you can't dance.
Yeah, I can't dance for nothing. I just be vibing with my old lady. But it was such a beautiful event. Like I'm not even gonna lie, from like the aesthetics, how they handled like decorating it, to the fact that it was like very close to everything else that was in the area. It was a great time.
Okay, now I was telling them about the emotional moment Mel gave during the live show. I want you to speak on that, but I need you to make sure you don't speak on, the parts we can't speak on. But at one point, I was telling them at one point, the room was so emotional.
Hmm.
You want to speak on that?
Yeah, it got.
Because I want them to understand, like, it was really, really emotional.
Yeah, it got really, really somber. That's a good word to describe it. Like when Melody got to sharing her her frustration with production, that really was like the turning point for the entire event. Like it was real lighthearted and fun for the first like 30 to 45 minutes of the conversation. But about an hour into it was when Mel got to sharing like just her perspective on having to deal with walkie talkie as like a huge portion of her storyline, and her just wondering like when is somebody, like when she said when are y'all going to step in, the whole room went silent. I'm talking about you could have hit a pin drop. I'm looking around, everybody like teary eyed, like about to tear up. And then Melody kind of continued to build upon that point, and she really held Carlos accountable. It was like Carlos was making it clear that like he felt like Melody was like an A student. That was his euphemism for Melody, that she was an A student. So he didn't really feel like she needed to be up under her, even though they had a really close relationship. And she said that they talk almost every day. He
Or they used to at one point.
Yeah, used to at one point. He made it. He used the fact that he had all these other shows that were struggling basically as an excuse to allow Mel to be going through all this bullshit with the other production members who I'm sure had a part in writing in Martell for so many different scenes of the show, you know. So it was really good to hear Melody's perspective on not just actually living through it, but being in the same rooms with the people that are writing her into these situations, you know. Like,
and also how she felt about the people that she worked with. Like, we needed to know, how she truly felt about that. So to know that she wanted to know too, when are y'all gonna help me? It's the fact that I shouldn't have to say, hey, can y'all step in? Why is it so normal? Why is this behavior so normal to where nobody is stepping in? Why have we normalized the being unsafe in environments with our exes or our significant others or our spouses, whatever the case may be, to where when they're having a dispute, they're having an issue, they're having some type of whatever the case may be, nobody wants to step in.
yeah.
Do you want to say anything else about the after party? You meeting Mel?
Yeah, so meeting Mel, it was crazy, y'all. So let me tell y'all a story. So when we first checked into our hotel, like I had here for the hot tea gave me the runaround. Let's just put it like that. So we were in one room and she's like, I don't like this room. I don't like this view. And then we switched to a different room and she was like, I want to go back to the old room. So we go back to the old room. And then she's like, you know what?
No, it wasn't the old room. You said the same level.
Oh, the same, yeah, yeah, the same level. But so we were on one floor, and then we went to the different side of that floor, and then we had changed floors altogether. While I was in the mix of doing this, I think the very last time I had to do this, and by the way, I had to run down to the office, inform them that I wanted to do this, and then switch back to, and then go back up and let her know, okay, baby, we're going here, and then move all the luggage to where we had to go 4 times over. So,
and what's crazy is he was asking me to come with him.
Yeah, I was like, baby, come on, let's go. Like, or you go do it. Or let's go, come on, let's go together and do it. And she was like, nah, I'm just gonna stay here. I was like, all right, cool, I'll go. So the last time I go down there to handle it, I look back and I see this stunning woman walk past. And I'm just like, is that? And I'm like, nah. So I go back to what I'm doing. I'm talking to the lady. But because I didn't want to be just looking like just staring this person down, you know, I think that's rude to just keep looking at somebody. But like she's right next to me, and then she's right behind me in line. So it's like I couldn't avoid looking at this person. So I'm like, is that Mel in my head? That's Mel. And she just was so low, like it looked like she was just trying to get in real quick, check in, get her kids situated, and get up to the room and get ready. So I didn't say anything. I just looked at, but I was like, that's got to be Mel. And then what confirmed it was I looked back and I seen Sugar Mama run up, and I was like, that's Sugar Mama. She looked about 4 or 5 years old, and she got all the energy of a 4 or 5 year old. And then another kid ran in behind her, and I guess I don't know if that was one of Mel's other kids or maybe one of her production team's kids. So, they're getting all checked out. And I thought it was funny because when I was down there, like, they looked like the kids were off for like a little sugar high. They get a cup of some Starbucks or ice cream or whatever. Now they're running up and down. So they're running around, and she's like, y'all relax, calm down. Y'all can't have no candy from the convenience thing. Y'all just had coffee. Sit down. I was like, oh man, that's interesting.
And then what about when we were at the party though?
And
when
then
you actually met her?
And then when I met her at the party, she just let us know that she was very proud of us, and she really enjoyed our content, and also that her mother enjoyed our content as well. I had no idea that Mel's mom was tuned into the live, so it was she was screaming by a hoe just like everybody else. It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh! I was like, oh my gosh!
But
and she was like, breathe.
Yeah, breathe. Yeah. Y'all, Here for the Hot Tea was having a panic attack like every, I say 15 to 45 minutes. So I had to do my duties to keep her soothed and calm. I was like, baby, we already talked about this. We manifested this. I told you this was going to happen, and it's happening. So just live in the moment. Like I didn't want her to overthink it or psych herself out.
Exactly. For the people that was trying to curse me out for my content, my husband was encouraging me to live in the moment. So I want you to talk to the people that were trying to curse me out about living in the moment.
Yeah. This at the end of the day, this is her life, y'all. So PSA: don't ever in your life ever think about cursing my old lady out behind not doing what y'all expect her to do versus what she is supposed to do, which is blog, but also live. So, this is not only a opportunity for us to share with you, some of the experiences that we would love for all of y'all to be present for, but it's also like hers as well to grow and build her foundation and her audience. So, we trying to do both, y'all. Work with us. We trying. We really good. And also on top of that, like while we was at the stand up live, like at certain times production didn't want us to have our phones on. Like, so there was something that that we would have loved to share with y'all, but we didn't want to ruin this upcoming season or some of the surprises that are coming for the upcoming season. So just stay tuned in, man.
And it's really hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Like it's like it's like there's only so much I'm gonna say this, there's only so much you can control in these kind of settings, given that we are not the ones orchestrating or organizing them. We just kind of got to get in where we fit in. That's what it was, like you would have had to have been there to really understand and like break down what I'm saying, but just know what we gave y'all was the max we could. Like the production was in that thing like what's it called, like the CIA. They had people in suits walking around. It was like, yeah, looking at everybody's phone, making sure nobody was recording on their phone on the low. It was actually really interesting to see how they go about like managing and handling their production. Like they got to protect the integrity of it, I guess. And I feel it, but it was a great experience.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to say before closing out?
Man, Melody's a class act, man. I'm talking about she was in there interacting and having fun with everybody. Like, I'm talking about if approachable, if you could define approachable, and it's gonna like really vibe with you. Like, I don't think she knew half the people in that room yesterday. If she did, that's crazy. She got a big network if that's the case. But it was a very good class and demonstration of handling business and staying on top of time. Like, I, her team is strong. Her team is so strong,
and they love her.
They love, like, she got an independent relationship with everybody on her team. I can tell, like security, the DJ, I'm talking about
the host with the hat,
the host, bro. Everybody,
the man with the orange hat,
everybody in that thing. So it was very well orchestrated. It was very seamless. It was really smooth, and I'm blessed to have been a part of it. Seriously.
Thank you, Mel.
Thank you, Mel. Seriously, if you're here listening, Mel, thank you. You did an excellent job giving your side of the story, to bringing together a community.
Yeah.
Like the whole community showed up. They was in the back arguing with one another behind you. Like they was going
playing.
like it was people who
They was like, oh yeah, they was like, stop playing, Carlos.
yeah, they was finna get on Carlos' top. The millimeters and the raindrops. It was like a gang. I ain't gonna lie. It was like two gangs. It was that bit.
They was not playing.
Not playing, dog. Like they really was. I've never seen it. It was like not. It was like a. I don't know how to describe it, man. It was just. It was a pack.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell them. And I don't necessarily know how to explain. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that.
No, I wasn't expecting that at all in the least bit. Like it exceeded expectations. Let's just say that. Like I went in there knowing that they was gonna do the damn thing, but I didn't know it was gonna do it that. Like the camera people was in there. They was all over the place. They had like 5-6 different cameramen with the big cameras. They was in there like.
And it was two gangs. And just to clarify, because I did say the raindrops don't like the millimeters, I mean that. Like the raindrops, I don't think they really like us as a fan base, but I do think the raindrops like Mel. That's what I said. Like I think I clarified that. Like they mellow drops. Like they like Mel and Carlos, but like the Mellometer fan base, like they don't really like us like that. But I think they think because we be doing too much, but I don't think they do enough.
Who's the raindrops? Who they represent?
That's Carlos' fan base.
Oh, I was wondering. That was in that thing hollering. It was the second. It was the millimeters versus the raindrops, and at the point they was all just screaming for the same cause. It was crazy.
So, let me see. Let's see what the people saying.
Teresa Wright said, "I love this, man. That's right. Look out for your woman at all times. That's my number one responsibility."
Well, do you want to talk about some of the subscribers you met?
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, the subscribers they was in there like spies too. Like people was approaching me like, "Is that here for the IT?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I told them. Now that you admitted it, go ahead and apologize to that lady.
Yes, and to the woman that I had lied to and said I don't know, I want you to know that I did know, and I was just trying to protect my wife at the end of the day. So don't take it personal. You would have did the same thing too. But also, as far as like the subscribers, like the fans was in there with their husbands. Like it was cool to see like me and one of the husbands who was just a fan. We were just kicking and talking. He was like, "Yeah, man, I actually watched the show." Like he watches it like front to back. Like me, I'm still kind of piecing together pieces of the story because it's not my cup of tea. But I can respect and I can also put my input on it as a man. But he was just talking about how like, man, Martell's a bonehead. I was like, yeah, me too, bro. He's like, he fumbled the bag. I was like, yeah, me too, bro. He fumbled it, dog. I was like, what's wrong with this clown?
Let me see. So, like, I have to. If you are watching this, please DM me. Wouldn't it be so cool if our husbands like spoke on the topic or such? Since like I'm telling you, it'd be so cool if they could find some time to, speak on the topic for a good 30 minutes or so.
Pacino Rule said not two gangs. Man, they was in there adamant about who they was rocking with. Like it was no confusion. And it was even interesting to see Stormy in there. Like Stormy was in there and she had a lot of people like wanting to like see her. And she looked, and I don't know if Here for the Hot Tea stated it, but she looked a lot different in real life than she did on TV. It was I wish her husband I would have said, "What's up, bro?" Like, what's going on, dog? Hang in there, my boy. Like, that'd have been it. All I would have had for him. Let's see. Sherelle Colwell said, "I wish I was there." Yeah, man, it was a hell of a time. Inez Martin 01 stated, "Dang, I'm so mad I missed it. Dat Hope said millimeters came with the common goal. Yeah, the millimeters was real militants. It was real. They put their boots on. They had their AR-15s. They was ready to go to war behind Mill, bro. And then people was in line, mind you, and it was cold out, y'all. It was like 20, 18, 20 degrees, windy. I'm talking about one of the coldest days of my life, and people was lined up outside, ready to get in there.
And it was a nice intimate setting, but it wasn't like that small.
No, yeah, you could have definitely fit at least 1,000 people in that building if you really, really wanted to. And it was packed. Like every seat was filled. The front, the sections, the side, like it was really a sellout show, if I could say it. Like if I was a stand-up comic, I would have been proud to have been able to do it. But I will say the stand-up comic at the front at the beginning, he was kind of funny. He wasn't that funny.
People didn't think, and that's crazy. People didn't think he was funny, but I thought he was kind of funny.
I thought he was kind of like his last couple jokes was funny,
Mm-hmm.
but his first couple jokes he was just kind of fishing. Like,
but yes, his first couple of jokes. I would say his first couple of jokes were him fishing, but he was better interacting with the crowd.
Yeah, when he got people to
when
respond,
the crowd was responding to him, and that
was what set it off. That's when it turned real funny. Let's see here. Laprice Mose said, I think that was because of Mel. I really don't think I really don't think the rest of the tour would be like that. And Nez Martin said, I'm sure the Raindrops have a new appreciation for Mel and the Millimeters. Yeah. Yeah, like it was like a battle of respect. Like the Millimeters wasn't gonna fold and the Raindrops wasn't gonna fold. It was like a battle of who could be the loudest and the most supportive. It was a beautiful thing to see. Barbara Reed stated Kiki can say she's sorry like Stormy did and said to Mel and move on. And Stormy and Kiki are one and the same. In my opinion, I will tune into season 7 after blacking out. Herbal tea tech guy, thank you.
I do think y'all should tune in.
Yes, Mr. Here for the Hot Tea definitely co-signs to tune in. Pacino Rules says, I think that it's true. I think that's true of a lot of people. They like Mel, but don't like some of her fans. That's a fair assessment.
That's yes. They she said they like Mel.
Yeah, they like Mel, but they don't like her fans.
That's exactly what it is.
Simone Wealthy said, was there a lot of rain drips there versus millimeters?
No.
No, it was like a group of like maybe 20 women versus like a room of like 200 women. And the 20 women was giving it all they had. They emptied out them lungs to let themselves know that they was raindrops. But then the millimeters, it was so many of them, it was just too much. It was just hellfire. I didn't even gonna lie to you. Dolores Jones asked, am I blocked?
Where?
She didn't lie. She said, am I blocked?
No.
Nah, Dolores, you're not blocked. Let's see. Journey the Jasmine said, yes, I had to tell someone. I don't know yet. Journey the Jasmine was rolling. She was one of the road dogs. Journey the Jasmine got in the field with us. Yes, sir. Monica Aldridge said, he must here for the hot tea protecting your girl. You know I got it. You know I got to. It's my obligation. Marilyn Johnson stated, Kiki still operates with an addicted mindset. She needs to work with the 12 steps and attend an NA meeting because she handles things like she is still using. And that's why they think she is. Let's see here. Beverly Child said, did the millimeters outnumber the raindrops? Yeah. It was like 5 millimeters to like 1 raindrop. Straight up. People had millimeter t-shirts on. I seen so many millimeter t-shirts. I thought they were selling them at the door. Sir Will Go Off stated, I spotted you tech guy in here for hot tea. Damn. Damn. Pointed us out.
So why didn't you say hey?
Why didn't you say something then, Sir Will Go Off? We would have been real friendly with you. Here for the hot tea. Please check out Black Titanic's live from this morning. She stars Stormy in the ladies' room, and yes, Stormy was rude. You will be shocked at what she had to say. Damn. Miss Black Titanic was so unproblematic, man. She was just walking, chilling, interacting. I literally seen Miss Black Titanic like 4 different times, and she didn't bother nobody. I don't like the fact that Stormy was rude to her. She didn't deserve that.
And I think her and Miss Van was talking.
Oh, I don't know who Miss Van is.
That. Yes, you do. That's Mel's mama.
Oh, I didn't know that was her name.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the first time I heard that. Let's see. Indigo Girl stated, they think that the millimeters are cray cray, but they need to understand why they rock so hard for Mel. It's because because of the same thing she was complaining to Carlos King about. Yeah, she held Carlos accountable. Like I think Mel, I think here for the hot tea stated that she thinks that when what was going on to Melody started happening to Carlos was when he started to realize, I guess, damn, like my homie's going through this and I've been kind of ignorant to it because I don't know. Did you point that out? Did Mel point that out? Who pointed that out?
Mel basically stated Mel was basically like, I have been going through this for so long, but I don't know if and you had it, you haven't really stepped in, but I don't know if it's because it wasn't happening to you, or I don't know if it's because it just started happening to you is why you stepping in now. She didn't say it like that, but that's that's basically how she was putting it in layman's terms.
Aretha Bryant stated, awesome. So glad you both are able to be there. Seeing is believing, and Mel is the real deal. Yeah, Mel is a total package. I'm talking about a unit. Like, not like I'm like think about it. Like fly in, drive in, or whatever the case may be, for whatever business affairs you got. Get in, get your kids situated, get your team set up, shoot over to the event, get the stand up live taken care of. Then we got to shoot back, get everybody taken care of again. Go ahead and go to your after party, get that set up, and then get out. Like she got in, she did what she had to do. Everybody was thoroughly entertained. Everybody there was got an opportunity. If you didn't get an opportunity to speak to Mel, that's because you was hiding. If you didn't get an opportunity to speak to Mel, you was hiding because she was actively interacting with everybody, like, and in such a uplifting manner. Like everybody who like they were singing gospel songs for a minute, bro. It was a moment where everybody was singing. It was like, damn, y'all some talented people out here in Alabama. Y'all got dancing, singing. I don't know what else y'all do good so far, but y'all on the right track. It was a beautiful thing. It was really intimate. Everything was really intimate. Like I don't know. Like it was a pleasure to be there. Like I would definitely come out and visit again. It was worthwhile. Mm-hmm. It was a very, very good way to spend 2 days for sure. Let's see here.
No, I'm asking you. Mm-hmm. So if you felt like you lived in New York, would you feel like it would be worth the trip?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you feel like you lived in Chicago, do you feel like it would be worth the trip?
If you haven't been to a good party in a long time, it would have been worth the trip. If you ain't really felt authentic, original, like substantial vibes, it's worth the trip. I don't care where you at. You could have been in a different country and it would have been worth coming out. Definitely. Like it was a good time. And I'm not just saying that, like it really was a good time. They really orchestrated it very well. It was so organized. Mm-hmm. It was I felt like I was in like a party back in like college or high school. That's what it felt like.
About me messing with security.
Man, security was cool. They was doing what security do, laughing at the girls who be harassing them from time to time. Security was just that security did great, man. Like, yeah. She makes it a point of duty to either curse out security or challenge their manhood everywhere they go.
I don't know.
And I feel it because it's like, are you really gonna secure me?
It's my little people syndrome.
Like, can you secure this club? Because if you can't handle a little 5 foot whatever harassing you verbally, you can't handle the real deal. It was. She was like she vets security everywhere we go. Are you a bitch? Like, I swear, bro. Like it is really hilarious. Louise Anderson stated, "Hello here for the hot tea and husband. Love your content, and sorry, love you. You're all together. Thank you. I appreciate that." Deborah Valentine said, "I'd like to hear what men have to say. That's a great idea. And yes, Stormy looked pretty. Appreciate you acknowledging that. We definitely Can co-sign that for sure. Aretha Dawson stated, "Yes, I would love to hear from the men. It would be great to hear from another man's point of view because I feel like I'm on an island right here. I be wanting to, like, it's just, it's something that we would only be able to share similar experiences through. You know, like I'd be able to throw a story off of him, he'd be able to throw a story off of me, and then the dialogue would just grow from there like a tree." Let's see. Marcia Steele said, "Awesome job, youngin' and husband, gangster granny digging with baritone. Gangsta Granny digging that baritone. I appreciate you, Marsha Steele." Jackie said the other live podcast tours. Hmm? Excuse me, Miss Marsha Steele. Let me get that correct. Jackie stated the other live podcast tours will never be like Melody at all. It's impossible. You just can't do it. Let's see here. OMG, I love us millimeters. Said Sherelle Corwell, appreciate that. Golden Life 0527 said, "How many raindrops were there? About two?" Nah, don't do them like that now. It was about, it was about, I say about at least 15 to like 25 raindrops.
Baby, it was not.
It was at least a table or two. It was like at least 3 or 4 tables of raindrops. Now, let me tell you, let me put it in reference. It was about 80 tables in the building. And I say about 4 to 5 of them was raindrop dominant. We just happened to be they put us right. I think they did it on purpose.
That's what I
They
said.
put us right next to the raindrops. So we just, every time Carlos said anything, hoo, 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 raindrops, it was like, damn. But then the millimeters, we could hear the millimeters. It was like millimeters was all over the building. And they was ready to go to war from there. It was ridiculous. Chosen by God says, "So glad you guys had a great time." Yeah, we are too. I Am Unique said, "Do you know if Mel's planning anything in the future for the millimeters to get together and just have fun?" That's a good idea.
Well, yeah, you wasn't in here, but people were saying, trending at some point was saying there should be an annual MelloCon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that would go crazy.
And I told them, I'm like, they when I first made my lives, when people were in the comments, like they aggravated me so bad I was gonna cuss them out. But I went to that after party and I left there just feeling so just
Uplifted.
You get what I'm saying? I didn't even have the energy
to be negative with anybody. Like I was
What about you?
Me, man, I had no complaints. I left there and went home. It was a good time. Like I felt like I left a really good party.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was. I really couldn't say anything bad about it for real. I don't know what you could have said bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
Open bar, not open bar, full bar. DJ, music, free food. What more could you say?
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you like the food
No,
at the live show?
no. I don't think I chose something good. I should have got something else. I'm gonna keep it right. I didn't really like the food at the live
Did you
show.
like the food at the after party?
I like the food at the after party better than I like the food at the live show.
Did you like the cucumber salad thing?
The cucumber salad was so good. That was one of my favorites. That was so good.
I told them that.
It was so good. Nicole Lloyd said, "I would love that. It's great to hear both of your perspectives. Come on, Tech Guy, give points every now and then." Y'all be
Ask them if they have any questions for you about it.
Oh yeah, and if y'all have any questions about the event, feel free to field them. I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom and catch up on what everybody's saying. I kind of got lost in the comments, but yeah, if you guys have any questions about Mel or her mom or my experience or just Huntsville in general, feel free. Like we were.
We got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We gotta go buy a laptop.
Okay. Let's see here. That's right. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Period. Carmencita Jones. I'm not sure what she's referring to, but that's the truth.
No, she's talking about me.
Oh,
I was telling her people need to operate on principle, morals, integrity.
Yeah, definitely. If you know you're not gonna live right. Charlotte Horn said, "Here for the hot tea and tech. I love you guys' commentary, and I love seeing young people enjoying each other." Yeah, it was a great vacation. Even outside of that, it was just a beautiful vacation. I love the scenery in Huntsville. Huntsville has really beautiful mountains. It's just if you like nature, Huntsville is the place to be. Definitely. Let's see. Stormy was there because she thought that Carlos would call her up on stage and she could take some of Mel's shot away. She just stand there, and that was not. She just away, and she just stand. That was not invited there. She thinks she's the star of the show. Gloria, you not right. That was funny as hell, but you not right. Angiaka stated, "I'm happy to hear that y'all had a safe and genuinely awesome time, and there wasn't any. Yeah, it wasn't the. No, there was. I could. There was. It was so just
And he
quiet.
said, "You're not right in a funny way."
Oh yeah, 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 definitely. And then let's see. Shay P said yes. MellowCon would be lit. Come on to the A. The clubs closed late, and you would have an out. You would have after hour spots. You heard. I hope Mel in here listening. Carmencita Jones said that she goes back and forth with washing machine, and back and forth, which ain't cool. Bama Girl 012 stated I was sitting next to the raindrops too. Yeah, the raindrops was not letting up. They was small, but they was not letting up. Sam's Bay said, "Sorry if I asked this already. Were any of the Love and Marriage Huntsville's cast other than Stormy there? No, no, it's just Mel and Stormy. That was it. Here for the hot tea. I just love you too. I love hearing a man's perspective as well. We appreciate that. Golden Life 0527. DeSarah Gilbert said that would be a good idea. Yeah, Melocon would definitely be an excellent idea. Melody posted that on her IG story about the trending idea for Melocon. I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got some traction, y'all. Yeah, you better keep your eyes peeled. Um, Inez Martin just reposted about Melocon. Okay, so this is verified, y'all. If you haven't heard it, you heard it here first. It is coming, Melocon. Jackie asked, "Did you two talk to Carlos one on one?" Nah, we did not. Baby, was Carlos at the after party?
No.
Yeah, Carlos wasn't at the after party. He was only there for the stand up live, and I think he had his own affairs to handle. But he wasn't at we didn't get an opportunity to interact with him. I was surprised he wasn't at the after party. Actually, most of the people who were at the stand up live didn't show up to the after party. It was like Mel, her family, and then just the millimeters who had reserved tickets or who were invited, and the content creators and the fans. So let's see here. Kim Siren said, "Here for the hot tea. It's great that your hubby is involved with your wife and in the channel. Yo, yeah, I appreciate that. And we are. I'm always stay involved in everything that my baby does. I'm always have my hand in some way, shape, or form." Sassy K said, "Don't quit. The men will follow." Oh yeah, for sure. Men are eventually we're gonna branch out for sure and get some men on and be able to speak about what it is that I talk about and branch off and be able to give more real life examples and be able to speak more into depth and give different perspectives on this matter. Carmencita Jones said, "Yes, character is everything." Absolutely. I can co-sign that. It is everything. Trending at some point, Mel reposted the annual MelloCon. I appreciate you stating that, Inez. Brenda Burns said, "Here for the hot tea, your content and your husband's interactions. I'm 73 years old and I just love listening to you." We love the fact that you love us, Brenda. We appreciate the fact that you took time out your day to tune in. Charlotte Lawrence said, "Mel is an amazing young boss queen, ain't she?" She was just the star of the show. Like it was like watching like a bunch of stars and planets like revolving around her like a constellation. Like it was literally like a force field of people around Mel at every single juncture. Like it was never a point where somebody wasn't trying to take pictures with Mel or dance with Mel or just have a conversation with her and then share the fact that they appreciate her journey. Like I did. That was part of why I didn't want to say nothing when I first seen her because I already knew she was going to get blitzed with people. It was coming. Let's see here. Let's go back down, scroll down to the bottom, and get some of these comments knocked out. Gwen said he has a DJ voice. You know, I've been hearing that since I was like my first job. People were telling me that I got a DJ voice. Jocelyn D, I appreciate you pointing that out, Gwen. Jocelyn D said, "You two are great together. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Thank you. I think that she makes me better. She helps me shine. She helps me grow and progress and be the best version of myself that I can possibly be." And Giaka stated, "Those comments on your live were out of pocket and entitled as fuck. But y'all check those hoes, so it is what it is." Appreciate you pointing that out, and Giaka. I wasn't aware of that. She made me aware of that a little bit later on that they were attacking you for leaving the stand up live without getting more content. But it's like, what are we gonna do about production? The production stop the show and say, "Put your phone up."
But it's not only that. You want to know what's funny, y'all? Production don't want us to speak about things, and I can respect that. But what was funny is people were annoyed about production. Mel got the phone, the microphone, and she was like, "All right, now y'all listen." Remember that, baby?
Yes, I remember that.
She had got the phone, the microphone, and she was like, "All right, now y'all listen. We don't want y'all sharing none of this." So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just, it was funny.
That was funny, man. Like they really just try to be as courteous because it's like like me and here for the hot tea know stuff that y'all like that right now that we can't speak on. This shit is so confidential.
But we don't know everything, and we want to know everything, which is why we're not saying nothing. We want to see it all.
We ain't trying to spill the beans and get caught up in the mix.
I am excited. Y'all don't even know. Like I'm excited. I'm excited because it's gonna get shaky, like in a so interesting, good way, as far as like just the future of the show.
It's
the Scott's gonna have to bring it. Yep. The Fletchers are bringing it. Okay, yep. The Fletchers are bringing it.
With that shit.
Who knows? Kimmy and Maurice might be. Who knows what Kimmy and Maurice gonna be doing? We might see one episode with them.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? It's gonna be
the whole season. You just gotta tune in, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be so good.
Man, I hope Mel in here, man. I want to just say, like, dang. I want to give you a round of applause, dog. Like, that is just it was just very well orchestrated. Like,
see, I told y'all he is a male meter. M-A-L-E.
A male meter. You feel me? That's what it is. Sansbury said, "Child, now Stormy come for her selfish reasons, in my opinion. I think that's why. What's her man's name? Courtney or Cortland? Courtney. Mm-hmm. I think that's why Courtney not there because he probably knew that Stormy was there on that bull, and he didn't want his face on that in case they tried to use it for the season because that was I think they're gonna use. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. But yeah, man, like I just think that he didn't want to be in the mix because she didn't interact with the big homie, and that's not good. You can't just pull her to somebody's event and not interact with them.
Well, they were filming.
Oh, so I guess they gotta do what they do. They were filming. Yeah, they were. I know they was. I just hope they don't put my face on this. Oh, I don't want to end up on the camera. Damn. What if we end up on?
We're not.
I hope we don't.
We're not because you want to know why?
Why?
You said like, what if they don't like
edit us out like we just in passing?
I'm saying what if they show clips of the audience?
Yeah.
Baby, they don't care about us.
I hope they don't.
Ain't nobody gonna see.
I hope nobody looking for me.
Who's looking for you?
I don't know. Although I just I like to stay low profile. Sabi Mitchell said,
"Grandma gonna be calling us. Y'all on TV."
That'd be hard. I made it, Grandma.
Talking about you don't want to be seen. You want to be seen so bad.
Hell no, I'm cool on that.
You want to be a star.
You was the one who told me to take my dang face covering off. I was in there looking like a...
That is like a caveman. Y'all, he was looking like a caveman.
Man, I was insulated. I was in there looking warm. Sabi Mitchell said, "It's just more BS. Carlos King stays on social media. He does a podcast where he himself has discussed the show weekly."
Look, sir will go off. I found you all in a few videos. Yeah, I told them if they go to trending video, if they go, well, let me say, like I told, if they go to trending video, then you will see when Mel was singing and she didn't have her shoes on. I was back there with my camera. I had on an all black jacket and a black and gray scarf. That was me back there screaming a song, fanning out every word. If y'all want me to let me know if y'all want me.
She had me shake down the DJ.
She
was like, "Play Telltale Signs." I was like, I did tell her to play Telltale Signs.
How many times did I ask you to go ask her?
Man, she asked me to go up to DJ four times. Who at the who finally was it?
The
Who
DJ, no,
the host? We had to get the host. The host was like, "Bro, look, play the song, bro." The DJ be for DJs be so shysty. You told them to play a song, they play 8 different songs, and then act like they forgot the song that you told them to play. Man, the host had to get in
but
there.
I found out that they had already played that song before we was there.
Oh, they had played it already.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right.
Damn.
So
When?
Want to play. We wasn't there. Remember, we got there late.
So what time did it start?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. I forgot. I passed out, y'all. Look, man. I was running a marathon, y'all. You here for the hot tea? Had me running the good man's marathon, y'all, and I made it. We made it back, so that's all that matters. Let me finish reading Sabi Mitchell's comment. Sabi Mitchell stated, "It's more BS. Carlos King stays on social media. He does a podcast where he himself has discussed the show weekly. There is no way in hell that he didn't know Mel was being harassed by Dumb Tail like that. Yeah, he really tried to play dumb, like he didn't know what was really going on with Mel, and that was really kind of insulting to Mel's intelligence that he tried to play that card. But
oh, baby, your YouTube name should be Mel Ometer.
well, that'd be cool. Yeah, that would be hard. It would be hard. What y'all think about Mailometer being my YouTube? Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Being my YouTube name, guys. Let me know what your opinion of it is in the comment section.
I'm gonna type the name. It's gonna be spelled.
Cool. I'm just saying, that I'm sorry, but Stormy tried to upstage Mel. I don't like her or Carlos. Mel needs to see what Madani talk with Destiny and just remember that flip-flop meters. Yeah, definitely.
Wait, what?
She said that Mel needs to see that Madani talk with Destiny and just remember that flip-flop meters. What you think about that, baby? Tennessee Girl said, did Mel interact with Stormy? No, she didn't, Tennessee Girl. She didn't. Mel and Stormy weren't really within like 5 feet of each other. Like, Mel was in her zone, Stormy was in her zone. Mel was taking pictures, Stormy was taking pictures, but it wasn't like they never spoke once. And once we left the stand-up live, Stormy didn't come to the after party, so that was just that. Kim Siren says, at the after party, did Mel turn those she drink? Was she dancing? I'm sorry. I think she's trying to say.
I don't think Mel. I'll say I don't think Mel drinks.
Yeah, I don't think she drinks, y'all. She was in that thing.
But if she does drink, we wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know. She was in there active. Like, she didn't show any signs of any sort of consumption.
Right. She's not like a drunk lady.
No, she was like coordinated. Right. Like, if she was interacting with people, like talking and fielding questions, she was doing that. If she was dancing, she was doing that. If she was singing and dancing, she was doing that. So let it be very clear that Mel was on 10 toes at all times, standing on business. Let's see here. Chosen by God said, did you guys make it to Black? Uncle, no. What was Black?
You don't know what Black is? That's Letitia and restaurant.
Oh no, we didn't. Uncle Wander was mad that none of the millimeters didn't come spend any money at Black. Yeah, no, we got there on Sunday. I'm gonna be real, y'all. If you're gonna go to Huntsville, you need to be there like Monday through Saturday, because Sunday everything is closed and slow.
But that's normally how we travel. We normally travel on the weekday and hang out weekday, and then we chill on the weekday, and then we party it up on the weekend, and then we leave on Monday.
Yeah. That's typically how it goes. So
we always travel for a week.
Yeah, we just happened to be there like on one day on a Sunday. Like, it wasn't a big deal. Journey to Jasmine said the raindrops were in their hating. Facts. They was in their hating for sure. Journey to Jasmine said, yeah, at Tennessee Girl, Mel shouted her out. Marilyn Johnson stated, everybody needs to go listen to Carlo King's Uppity. She had me crying. Real talk. Wait, no, who's CC?
CC, you said Carlos King.
Yeah, I think I'm.
CC she's saying everybody needs to listen to the content creator
Uppity. Oh yeah, I'm still getting. Oh, negative.
Don't say negative.
Oh, strike that. Cut that out. Cut that out, y'all. Cut that out.
He don't know y'all.
Yeah, I'm still learning, y'all. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm still trying to learn my YouTube live etiquette. So, R. Heb said, "Did you go to Black?" No, we didn't go to Black. Sam's Bay said, "One content creator pic showed C." The Sarah Gilbert said, "Hey, you actually said my name right. Appreciate that. No problem." Golden Life 0527 said, "Did anyone get to ask Carlos / Melody questions during the podcast?" Yeah, the ornery crowd members got their questions fielded, but like you really had to do the most to really get a question in. Like stand up, walk up to the front, walk up to the mic. Like a couple people got to ask questions, but primarily people who were sitting up by the front. If you were in the back, you would have had to bump shoulders with somebody to really get an opportunity to ask questions. Marilyn Johnson stated Kim Sirens, Mel B on a natural buzz. Yeah, like it was just an energy in the room that you just couldn't ignore. Like it was, you didn't really need to be under the influence of anything to feel the vibe in the room. Let's see here. I'm just saying here for the hot tea. How many people in private did you call a hoe? Next question. S. White said, "Were you able to take pictures with Carlos at the live?" Nah,
I didn't. I don't. I didn't do that.
yeah, we weren't even on that. Like we was just there, kind of just
For Melody.
for melody, you know. Kim Simon said, What Stormy at the after party?" No, Stormy was not at the after party. Kim Simons. Barbara Reed said, Mel took started a positive movement for women. Hope she keeps it going. Yeah, we definitely wish Mel the best in her movement. Carmencita Jones said, "Yes, I understand what you're saying." Sam's Bay said, "One CC pic showed Carlos King dancing with Stormy. That's why it appeared he was at the after P. Thanks for clearing that up." Yeah, no problem. Sir will go off. Tech guy, do you have a brother? My daughter is single. Oh man.
Y'all do not want his brother.
Yeah, yeah. Cool on my brother. Y'all
don't want none of
No,
them.
no. I'm trying to work on my brothers, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. GGA says, I think of Barry White when you were speaking. Thank you. It's funny. My dad used to play. Is that okay if I share that, baby?
If you want to.
Yeah, my folks used to play a lot of Barry White and the Isley Brothers and Teddy Pendergrass when I was a kid. So I don't know. Maybe I picked up on the vocal patterns when I was a baby. Charlotte Loring stated, Stormy thinks she is the cat's meow, but and I guess she meant to say no. Margot Hamlet said Mel looked absolutely beautiful in her. Yeah, she came with it on. Like Mel put it on. She was there looking real nice. For sure. Hair was going crazy too.
She's a beauty.
No cap. She had brought the whole. I need the phone charger. This phone's gonna die. Oh,
It's okay. We gotta go.
you gotta shut it down.
Yes. I'm sorry, y'all. We have to go.
Damn, there's a lot of comments I ain't even get to. Well, so you want me to shut it down, or you want me to finish up reading these comments?
All right. No, we gotta go. And the phone is about to go dead.
All right, y'all. Well, it was a pleasure speaking to you guys. Until next time, we will be back to give more updates. But it was a pleasure speaking to you and sharing with y'all. Hope we got to answer some of your questions as far as the stand up live event and getting to go to Mills after party.
Somebody said, "Did y'all ride by Mills' baby mama and Slow rental investment to see if they were outside picking up trash along with baby Slow?"
Damn. Nah, there was no Slaw or Tell. We didn't see not one of them. Thank God.
Yeah. So yeah, because StreamYard messing up, so we need to go and get a new laptop or whatnot, because we was trying to do it before we got on live, but we need to go and get a new laptop, and then hopefully we'll be able to come back live again tonight. If not, we'll come live tomorrow. Oh wait, so baby, check the super chats.
Oh, I didn't even check the super chats. Thank you, Angela A, for the super chat, $4.99. We appreciate that. All occasions DS, we appreciate the super chat. Karen Barber, we appreciate the super chat. Charlotte Lauren, we appreciate the super chat. She stayed at Las Vegas for the party. Good food, party all night. Diego, we appreciate the super chat. And that's it for super chats. All right. Well, it was a pleasure speaking to y'all. Y'all have a
Bye,
great day. Bye,
y'all.
y'all. We'll see you later.
Oh wait, and Diego super chat. Did you get Diego?
Yes, I thank you, Diego.
Okay. Bye, y'all.